So I think the piano has a lot of sort of this barrier to entry kind of stuff. You feel like you have to be able to read music. The fact that you sit in front of a piano and there's already 88 keys is pretty intimidating on its own. So I wanted to show you a couple of patterns today that I think will help you sit down at a piano totally without practice, without preparation, and already feeling like you can do a couple things. Let me start by giving you your finger numbers. If you start with your thumb, count to your pinky, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you've already got the finger numbers labeled that professional pianists use, that everybody uses to label your fingers with different numbers, right? Starting with C. C is going to be if you find a group of two black keys like this, and you place your thumb right underneath. I'll get the audio here recording. You place your thumb like this on C. If you give every finger a key above that, just like that, so let me show you again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then take away 2 and 4. You've already got a chord. The chords, the same chords that build up all pop music, all modern music, just chords, right? You've got the shape you can set your hand in, and all you really have to do is keep that shape and move your hand up and down the piano. Just like that, right? And you're playing all kinds of different chords. You can get pretty good at that without a ton of practice needed, which is great to hear. Now, taking that a little bit further, I'm going to show you one of a couple different patterns. The first one, you only need those 3 notes. Start with your chord, raise that top note, then raise the bottom 2 notes. We're making what's called a sequence. Raise the top note, now raise the bottom 2 notes. That sequence is just sort of a similar bit of material, reiterated throughout different ranges of the piano, right? We can go all the way back up until, if you notice, this is the exact same chord we started with, just higher up. Right, now listen to that sequence combined. I added a couple of bass notes in there, but you get the idea, right? The right hand, and I think I changed the right hand a little bit too. That's on me. But it's a pattern that's pretty easy to learn, and you already have something to try out at the piano. Another pattern that's really cool here is if you add a note, I'm going to have to show you this chord first to start off with. Find a group of 3 black keys, play the note just to the left of it, and you've got your F note. And then every other white key until you've got 4 notes pressed down, just like that. This pattern's a little bit different. You're going to lower the top 2 notes, and you're going to lower the bottom 2 notes. Top 2, compress, bottom 2, expand. Just like that. And eventually, same thing. You'll end up back at the place you started. You can add in bass notes to that one too. And if you're curious about that pattern I'm using for the bass notes, if you're feeling really confident with that pattern, you want to add the bass in. That's all I did, right? And now you got 2 patterns. Hopefully you can sit down at a piano you've never seen before and try those out. Maybe even sounding like you've got a lot more experience than you have without needing a ton of practice.